day, everyone. I am Ruffa Mae Galicia together with my group mate, Muskaan and Aaron Placido. And we will be having an interview session. And today, we are here with Mr. Nathan Angeline. He is a barista and also the assistant manager of the Coffee Library Corporation, which is located at Rex Hall Student Residences, Upper Bonifacio Street of Baguio City.
So hi, good afternoon everyone. So para hindi kayo malito, so I will be explaining kung bakit ganito yung work ko. So I started working 2016 pa as a kitchen staff right after nag-graduate ako ng culinary arts. And then 4 months after that, I was promoted in San Juan, La Union as the head chef. And then after a year, I was promoted as the acting manager in Manila. So here in Baguio, so we were forced to close down in Manila because of the pandemic. Kaya umuwi kami lahat sa own provinces namin. And then suddenly, tumawag sila, then I have to supervise the Baguio kasi the person who is managing the shop na-stuck sa Vietnam. And ngayon, as a barista, we have the following procedures or obligations or responsibilities in our workplace. So the barista should have a customer service which is outstanding and pleasant. Dapat accurate cash handling and POS system operation. So pastries, cookies, and other baked goods are being prepared for sale. They have to check kung fresh pa ba yung product or hindi na. Whenever products are depleted, restocking is done. Dapat ito, pag running low pa lang yung ingredients mo, dapat automatic nagpapa-purchase ka na. So during peak hours, provides high-quality coffee service, which includes producing a variety of espresso and non-espresso drinks. Maintaining our high cleaning standards as well as clean and well-organized workstation is essential. And of course, being a barista, you should be able to have in 8 hours shift, and also you have also to have inspect coffee beans or the freshness of the coffee beans. That's all.
All around.
And of course, being an assistant manager, you have plenty of things to do. Like for example, meetings should be scheduled and coordinated. We also do Zoom meeting where we talk about the expenses, the budget each year, each day, each week, and then conduct performance evaluation for employees, establish positive customer relationship, participate in the hiring and firing process, work through any issues that have arisen in the workplace. So kailangan balance ka, walang favoritism, ganon. So kunwari nag-request yung staff mo na magli-leave siya this week, dapat next month hindi na naman siya, iba naman. Okay? So dapat we have to develop ways for we develop ways to be able to increase workplace efficiency, especially in achieving our goals. And then maintain communication between customers and staff. And yun nga, staff should be given instructions. So before mag-start kasi ang duty ng mga staff, kailangan kino-coordinate pa sila kung ano yung for sale, ano yung available, not available, ano na yung mga kailangan nilang linisan, gano'n. And lalo na ngayon na pandemic, kailangan from time to time nagsasanitize tayo. So, yun pa, we do have logbooks where confidential data such yung columnar na sinasabi ko nga. Yung columnar kasi na yun yung debit credit ng shop kung saan pumasok yung pera, and then at the same time kung paano na gastos yung pera if ever man naubos man yun. So nag-aayos din kami ng salaries, at the same time nagbabayad din kami ng SSS, lahat ng benefits ng staff. That's all.
We will measure your responsibility. Sobrang dami. Parang pang overall responsibility. Right, Muskaan?
Yes, it seems like it. Mr. Nathan, I have a question for you. Do you do you use computers in your day-to-day operations?
Um, yes.
So do you also have an operating system like POS?
Yeah.
Can you give us an example of how useful your system is in your day-to-day operations?
Um, yes. POS are critical in any organization since they collect all your sales, inventory, and customer information. So we can automatically determine the sales within a day, a month, a year using the POS. We can also forecast or see the remaining inventories or supplies within the shift using the POS. This is why operating systems are vital in any organization. So, example would be it speeds up transaction, and second, payments are expanded kasi people can now pay through GCash, Paymaya, e-banking, and others. It also minimizes human errors as staff can now simply punch the customer's order and automatically the price would be included. So yun din, the summary report of each day and month, you may keep track of how much cash you have in your cash drawer and as well as your budget and expenses.
Thank you, Mr. Nathan.
Hello, sir. This is your next question. If you change the system or the computers that you are currently using, will it have a drastic change?
Okay. If you mean if we don't use computer or POS, well, for me it is extremely important. I difficult. For example, after the morning shift, the cashier will have to manually compute each order slip on which we record the customer's orders as well as their total price. She will be able to acquire the total sales for her shift after her computation, and she will then have to manually subtract the stocks that have been out in her shift to avoid misplaced or lost stocks. In order to determine where the stocks went, she must record the stocks out at the same time as the sales in her shift.
Okay, sir. How essential are computers in your operations during this ongoing pandemic that we are all facing?
Well, computers are unquestionably important in a business establishments, in any business organizations, especially in this time of pandemics, because 50% of the shop's patrons are permitted to dine in, and the other half is only permitted for takeout. We will be able to fulfill transaction via Food Panda as well as errand service owing to the computers. That's all.
So, Nathan, can you give us a precise example? Why is it very essential on your part, on your shop, the POS?
So computers and POS are really important in this time of pandemic because firstly, it offers opportunity to still transact business through online. Our IT infrastructure facilities directly communicating with our valued customers in real time. For example, our Facebook page, we can respond to customers' needs and inquiries. Or our bosses can also use the page to promote our products as well as services. So most of our customers, to be honest, are for takeout, and we readily communicate, accommodate them through our IT infrastructure. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nathan. See, Dov and Aaron, we can really see the impact of digital transformation in the business industry, right? So can you
Yes,
give us a round of applause to our interview today to Mr. Nathan and to me.
To formally end the interview session, we would like to thank Mr. Nathan for giving us his time and sharing his experience and thoughts with us. We have learned so much from you. Would you like to promote your shop or the place you work at?
Yung shop ko na lang syempre. So we do have this page which is Carbin Coffee Trading, where we sell coffee beans, freshly coffee beans coming here sa mga local farmers natin here in Baguio. And also, we do have a physical store. A partnership siya, pero sa Quezon City naman siya located. Drip and Brew Coffee Shop naman yung pangalan niya. So it's been like 4 months since nag-open kami doon. 2 months ago naman, nag-open naman kami ng grab and bag. So yung grab and bag na to, it is located sa Itogon, where SNR products are being sold. That's all po. Maraming salamat.
Wow. Super dami naman ng mga shop ninyo, Mr. Nathan. So, that's the end of our interview day. Thank you and goodbye.
Dile, 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 yo a alergia, mile, 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 mile.